Hi, I'm Sharon. Welcome to my theory tuition series where I'm working with you step by step through each of the ABRSM theory grades. There are lots of resources available to help you on my website. If you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find some free PDF information sheets which you can download in US letter or A4, and they accompany each step of this series. You'll find a page there with links to all of my YouTube video tutorials, and you can also find out about the books that I have available. I've written an exam technique guide, how to take your ABRSM Music Theory Exam. It's full of tips and techniques on how to best be prepared for your exam, and also how to make the best use of your time come exam day. So if you go to sharonbill.com, you'll find it's all there. If you can give me a like, that would be really super, and please do subscribe to my channel and share out the videos. And now we're going to continue with Grade 1 2019 Practice Paper C. So if you turn with me to page 11, we can have a look at this together. And I always say, just have a go of this on your own first of all, or maybe have a look at the first question with me and then press pause and then try again on your own. It's always better to learn by your mistakes. Always work in pencil. Doesn't matter if you go wrong, you can just erase and have another go. You'll learn much more thoroughly that way. And so now, hoping that you've done that, we'll check these through together. And so we're going to look at question 1, where we need to add the time signature to each of these 3 melodies. 3 different melodies requiring 3 separate time signatures. So we need to decide how many beats there are per bar. Perhaps this is the bar which is easiest to figure out first of all. So we're finding out how many crotchet beats or quarter notes there are to each bar. Well, we can see that there are 2 beats here, and then 2 quavers, 2 eighth notes, because that's half a beat, that gives us a beat, that gives us a crotchet beat. Half plus a half gives us a beat. So you can see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. However, let's just use this next bar just as an extra double check and also as an extra bit of revision. So again, we can see we have 2 beats here. So we have 1 beat there, 1 beat there. If you're not sure of your note values, just refer to the PDF and you can double check your note values there. And I've shown how it diagrams out at the bottom of the page there. Now here we have 1 beat note, and then a dot after the note makes it half as long again. So half of 1 is a half. And then this quaver here, this eighth note, of course, is worth half a beat. So these 2, the dot and the quaver, give us our 4th beat. So the time signature is 4/4. Alternatively, you could put common time. That means the same thing. And so now, pressing on, this is the easiest bar. We can see straight away we've got 2 crotchet beats, 2 quarter notes per bar. So 2/4, soon done. However, we'll just double check in this second bar. So we can see we've got 1 beat there. Now then, if we just diagram this out, we know that 1 beat, 1 crotchet, 1 quarter note divides into 2 half of a beat. That's 2 quavers or 2 eighth notes. And then if we divide again, we get 4 semiquavers, 4 16th notes, which are quarter of a beat each. So you can diagram it out this way. Alternatively, you can see that 1 beat divides into half and then quarters. So here, all of these 4 quarters gives us 4 quarters of a beat gives us 1 beat. So we can see we have 1, 2 beats there. Moving on to the next one. This is perhaps the simplest bar, although I think they all tell us pretty plainly. Here we have 1 beat, and then here this splits into 2 beats. So we have 1, 2, 3/4, 3 quarter notes or 3 crotchet beats per bar. You can see we have 1 beat here, we have 1 beat here, and then a half plus a half of a beat gives us 1 beat there. And we've seen that 1 crotchet, 1 quarter note divides into 2 quavers, 2 eighth notes. So we can see there's our beat. Continuing on to the second part of that question, we're still counting beats per bar, but this time the time signature is present. We've just got to add the bar lines in. So they've given us the first bar, so we can see there's 1 beat there, 1 beat there, 2 halves of a beat give us a beat. There's a beat, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if we keep counting, this divides into 2 beats, 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats, 4 beats. So there's our bar line. And then a half a beat plus a half a beat gives us a beat. A half a beat plus a half a beat gives us a beat. There's a beat, there's a beat. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bar line. And then this last note is worth 4 beats, so that's job done. If it is that you get a little bit lost in the middle, what you can do is count backwards. There's a double bar line here telling us that this bar is complete. We can see that's a 4-beat note, and then just work it backwards from there if you're not sure. So that's another little tip if you get stuck. Now, moving away from time values, we're looking at dynamic markings now, and we need to rearrange these dynamic markings from the loudest to the quietest. They've given us a clue. Forte is loud, FF, fortissimo, is very loud. So they've started us off with very loud. And don't forget, F is loud, P is quiet. We have pianissimo, sort of the issimo, makes it extra quiet, extra loud, and M is mezzo, middle. So we've started with very loud, so just loud, forte comes next, and then moderately loud comes after that. Now we need to choose out of these degrees of quietness, so moderately quiet is a bit louder than just quiet, so it's MP next. Then just quiet, plain old quiet, and then ending very quiet. So that's that question completed. We'll look at the next question in the next video. I do hope that's helpful to you. If you can give me a like, that would be really super, and please do subscribe to my channel to keep updated. I hope that you've enjoyed the videos. I hope you're enjoying working through this workbook. I'm certainly enjoying working through the paper with you. Please do visit sharonbill.com and make use of all of the resource and information that's available to help you there. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.